you're not learning, because you can't learn every single term. I got a master's degree in this stuff.
Miss Clark. I love the things that she comes up with. She's so creative. And I absolutely love this strategy she's mentioning because that is also how I do vocabulary. We talk about inquiry so much in science, and I really truly believe that applies to vocabulary learning as well. Because like Ms. Clark said, we'll never be able to give them the definitions of every single word they're going to encounter. And so it's better to help them figure out how to figure it out. And I'll give you 2 examples of how I've done this recently, actually. So where I work, we like to begin the year with a couple of different labs. And that gives us sort of a handle on students' understanding of the scientific method, their ability to follow instructions in a lab, and how well they know and are able to work with graphs. And on one of the labs we did, we asked them like what were the variables. Several students asked me what a variable was. And instead of telling them, I wrote the word variable out on the desk, underlined VARI, and asked them to give me some other words that either were spelled or sound the same. Well, they gave me variety, and they told me that it meant that they were a lot and they were different from each other. We went to vary, and they said, well, that means it's different. And then we went back to variable. And we're like, okay, both of these things have different in common. How would that apply in the context of the experiment? And then they came up with their definition themselves. Also did this today when we were going through like what elements are found in carbohydrates. And instead of telling them, I had them break the word down. So they were like, carbohydrates, oh, carbon. And then hydrate. Some of them got it all on their own. In other classes, I had to prompt, okay, well, what does it mean to hydrate? And they were like, to drink water. Oh, it's H2O. And now they all know the base formula for carbohydrates. So needless to say, this is a strategy that I absolutely love. If you haven't already, please go check out Ms. Clark's video in full. Word parts are the way to go when it comes to teaching vocabulary in science because there are too many words to ever get to them all. I hope your day is bright and happy teaching.